Hello, Farmer Lotta. Hello, Farmer Lola. Hello, chicken. We got a chicken. He lives on our farm. A very clever chicken. Bestest in the barn. We got a chicken. We taught him how to sing. We taught him how to dance. We taught him how to play the saxophone. Sing! Dance! Play the saxophone! Hello, Farmer Lola. Hello, Farmer Lotta. Hello, moo cow. We've got a moo cow. He lives on our farm. A super duper moo cow. The bestest in the barn. We got a moo cow. We taught him how to sing. We taught him how to dance. We taught him how to play the trombone. Sing! Dance! Play the trombone! Hello, Farmer Lotta. Hello, Farmer Lola. Hello, Piglet. We got a piglet. He lives on our farm. A perfect little piglet. The bestest in the barn. We got a piglet. We taught him how to sing. We taught him how to dance. We taught him how to play the electric guitar. Sing! Dance! Play the guitar!
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Inspired to Learn Lockdown 2 Distance Learning School. We've got lots of people saying hello this morning already. We've got hello from Elsie and Henry who are joining us from home. We've got hello from Isaac. Hi, Isaac. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got a big hello from Miss Brown and Mrs. Rogers. We've got morning from the Edinburgh Outpost. My chicken eggs are all tartan this morning, and that's from Professor Barbour. Great to have you joining us from Edinburgh. We've got hi from Arlo saying a big hello to year 2. We've got Miss Brown saying that she's dancing her socks off to that tune. We know that Miss Brown particularly likes that song. Good morning, everyone, from Noah and Amber. Who else have we got saying hello today? We got good morning from Jessica and Joshua. We've got hello from Orson and Ursula who can say a big hello. A big hello from Benji. Good morning from Alfie and Florence. And a hello from Alec and Mia and Arthur. And Albert says hi as well. I wonder if any of you have guessed where we might be off to today for our assembly based upon the song that we had. Wow. I can tell you that we are very lucky today to be able to link live to the fantastic Hoskin family at Maiden Castle Farm. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, everyone at Prince of Wales School.
How wonderful to see you both. How are we all?
We're very well, thank you very much. We're a little bit wet today.
It is a bit wet outside. I must admit, it's been raining quite a bit, hasn't it?
It has, but it's nice and dry in the shed here.
Ah, nice place to be. And who are you with today?
Well, I have someone that some people might recognise behind me.
Hello!
And also in the background, we have some other people that people might recognise.
Ah. Now, what's going on up at the farm, Hazel?
Okay, so most of you know that we do lambing in March, April timing, but we always do a few in January. And at the moment, we've just started lambing our January lot. And today's actually going to be quite a busy day. We've got all of these ewes here, which are the mummy sheep, okay, which will be giving birth over the next few weeks. But we're also getting in all of the ewes that are due to give birth in March and April time, and we're going to be scanning them. Does anyone know what I might mean by scanning?
Oh, we'll see if we get some comments up, shall we? We've
Absolutely.
got while we do that, we've got a few people saying good morning to you. We've got good morning from the Hoffmans saying good morning, Hazel and Philippa. Miss White says hi, Philippa from Miss White.
Say hello to Miss
Hi,
White.
Miss White.
We've got good morning from the Wilson family. We've got good morning, everyone, especially year 2. And good morning to Philippa from Mrs. Howell.
Mrs. House saying hello as well.
Hey,
That's
good morning
wonderful.
from Miss Howell this morning. I wonder if anyone knows. Lily says to see their babies.
Ooh, Lily is very right.
Someone says X-ray.
It's a type of X-ray, I suppose you'd say. Yes.
Dylan and Senan say for babies. Joshua said seeing if they have babies in their tummy.
Oh, now that is spot on, Joshua. Well done. So just like when your mummies went to the hospital and had a scan to check what you were like inside their bellies, we do exactly the same with the sheep. And we have to try and establish at that stage how many lambs they've got inside their bellies. How do you think we might be able to tell that? Do you think we might have to count something, Mr. Spracklen?
Oh, I think you might have to.
I wonder if Mr. Spracklen might know what we've got to count. I doubt it.
Have you got to count their number of legs?
Oh, he does know. Mr. Spracklen does know. Absolutely. So we're doing some maths today. Actually, we're doing lots of maths today. Yeah. So we have to count their legs, and then we have to try and see how many lambs would go into that number. So if we've got 5 legs, Mr. Spracklen, how many lambs do you think that mummy might have?
Oh, that's a tricky one. I wonder if anyone listening might know the answer to that one. What do you think, guys? We've got 5 legs. How many lambs might we have?
Oh, they were busy typing away, I reckon, don't you?
I
So
think
as we're waiting for those answers, we can show you some of the lambs that we've got here today. So we've got, oh, she's just moved up, so she's hiding them. Look. So we've got a black coloured lamb there and a white coloured lamb there with that particular mummy. Look, isn't he happy to see you all?
Someone's saying 2. Someone's saying 2 or 1.
Oh, yes. I think the 2 would be better. Otherwise, if it was a 1, that one would have 5 legs.
Now that would be interesting.
Absolutely. So this lamb now is just looking. Look, it's going to go and suckle from his mum, and in a minute, is he going to be good? You going to go and have some food, Mr. Lamb? No, he's just looking around. There you go. So can you see? He's only been born this morning. This particular lamb. He's a bit dottery on his legs, and just when he's going in, when he gets some milk, you'll see that his tail will go absolutely crazy. Are you going to perform for us, Mr. Lamb, today?
Hazel, I think if you rotate to landscape, we might see...
oh, yes. Would that be a bit easier?
Oh, that's even better. Thank you. That's brilliant.
Is that a bit better?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you.
That's okay.
The Green family said the answer 2 to your question.
2 is correct.
William says scanning means people see inside of you, from William.
That's right. They do see inside of you. And they can't, that what we do is then we have to sort the sheep. So that's when we mark them on their backs. and we would mark them with a colour for how many babies they've got inside, how many lambs they've got inside. Philippa wants to show you some of the marker pens that we've got.
Okay.
So these are the markers that we use.
Oh,
So
they're
it's
big
a bit
pens.
like, yeah, it's a bit like graffiti paint. Look, because look, I think Philippa and Scarlett were having a bit of fun with those pens on the wall. Look, look at this.
Look at
That is
that.
a bit, yeah, that is a bit naughty, isn't it, Philippa?
Philippa's doing all right
So
there.
we use the colours, and each colour, so I'm not sure what colours they're going to use, but usually it's blue is 2, red is 1, and green is 3 or more. So sometimes we might have up to 4. Sometimes occasionally we've even had 5 lambs inside a ewe.
Lambs have been born today.
Yeah. So they are the ewes are coloured so that we know what they're having, and then we actually have to adjust their feed, so what they're eating, to make sure that they're getting enough nutrition and enough food to feed those lambs inside their bellies.
Alcy says, how many lambs have been born today, Hazel?
How many lambs have been born today? So I was in here last night. That pen's been filled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like we've had about 6 today so far. So not too many. We're always a bit quieter in the January side of lambing. It just sort of eases us in slowly into the job.
Noah would like to know, are there any lambs that you are hand rearing? If so, how many?
Yes, we have 1 lamb that we are feeding with a bottle at the moment. Do you want to get that one out, Philippa? Would you like to show them? Yeah, you can pick it up. She's just going to pick it up so you can see it. She's quite strong.
Oh my God, she's big.
You got it, Philippa?
No.
Okay. This is our one that we're...
It's Frederick.
Oh, Philippa's just named it Frederick.
This is Frederick.
It's a nice name, Philippa.
All right, so if you sit down, Philippa. There we go. Whoa. I've got to be careful the leads.
All
Okay, there we go. So this is the one that we are feeding with a bottle at the moment. So we've just got 1, haven't we? Look, do you want to see a close-up of his face?
Hey. Hey, Mummy.
Oh,
There we go.
Hazel, we've got a few more questions here. There's a tricky one here from Alex. Alex says, Alec would like to know how the sheet was made. Where did the stitches come from?
Oh, wow. My goodness me. That is quite an interesting one. Now, sheep have been with us for thousands and thousands of years. You even see sheep written about in the Bible, don't you? So, I don't know. I would imagine they would have originally come from dinosaurs, some sort of movement from there, I would imagine, Mr. Spracklen, wouldn't you?
It's something that we could definitely look into, I think.
Yes.
What breed of sheep do you have there?
Okay, so we have lots of different breeds. The common name is a mule, which is spelt Mule. Okay, but we also have some Clens, some Suffolks, and a few Romneys. But the most common one is a mule, which is what they call a very good mother. So they're very good at looking after their lambs, and they try and have quite easy births, which is what we want to aim for when we're here farming.
William asks, how much milk do the lambs drink today?
Okay, so the hand-reared one that we've got at the moment, we make up a bottle this big, okay, and we would hope that she would drink about half, roughly 4 times a day.
Someone asks, have any lambs not made it?
Unfortunately, we do have some lambs that have not made it, but that is kind of part of farming. Unfortunately, wherever you have ones that are alive, we do unfortunately get some deaths as well. But so far, we've been very lucky, not very many.
The Hoffmans asked, when will the lambs be out in the fields? We'll use our daily exercise to walk past and have a look. Jessica and
lovely.
loving the lambs, especially when they're in the field at the front of our house.
Absolutely. Well, they will be probably look to go in about February timing, really. And I'm going to mention thing. Yes, last night Philippa's Cubs did a little bit of a section on the countryside code, Mr. Spracklen, because we're all doing a lot more walking in the countryside at the moment because of lockdown. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't always treat the countryside in the right way when they're going for walks. So they highlighted how if you see a gate, if you go through a gate, that you've got to make sure you close it.
Yeah.
Or if there's a gate that's been left open, it might have been open for a reason. It may be that the animals are going between two fields, and that's why. And they also mentioned about keeping to the paths, because a lot of people kind of forget where to go, and then are walking on crops that they shouldn't be walking on. Or Philippa's just remembered another one. What's one you've thought of, Philippa? You go for it.
If there's a gate, don't park in front of it, because one of the farmers might want to get into the field.
Yeah, that's really important. That's very important to remember, isn't it?
And naturally, all of your pupils at Prince of Wales would never do this, but you must make sure you take your litter home.
Very important. We've had some of our students doing litter picks the last few days, actually. We've had some lovely photos of people doing, when they've been on their daily exercise, taking their litter pickers with them, and they've done a great job. So
absolutely.
I know Year 2's been doing that, for example. Some great photos.
That's really good. Really good. But
Noah asked the question, how many lambs do you have at the moment, and how many do you think you will get in total? So you've got two phases coming, haven't you?
Oh, yes. So we're lambing about 100 ewes at the moment, the mummy sheep. Actually, every pen that I can see at the moment, we've got 2 in, haven't they, Philippa? You have a look round. So I'd say we've probably got about 30 already born. There's quite a few, and these have been born for a number of days. Can you see they're a bit older? I don't know. I'll try and keep still. Can you see them all right, Mr. Spracklen?
Yeah, I can see them.
Okay, so if we've got 100, we've had probably about 30 sheep already lamb. So we've got already about sort of 40 to 50 already, the number of lambs we've got. And I reckon they will probably have about 2 each. That will be the average. So 100 times 2, Mr. Spracklen.
Excellent. Let's see if we can get some people to type those answers in, shall we? I've got a final question. I think it's a really good question to end on, actually. I like this question. Toby says, Toby would like to know if you need to burp the lambs just like a baby.
I think that's a wonderful question. No, you don't have to burp the lamb. You don't. But you do have to make sure that they don't drink too quickly. Okay, which is what you have to do with babies as well, isn't it? So when we're feeding them, we need to make sure, here's Philippa back, we need to make sure that the bottle is up enough that it's not letting any air into their stomachs. And then make sure that they don't actually drink too quickly, because they'll either be sick or, Mr. Spracklen, they get the squirts if they drink too much.
On that, do we?
Which isn't very nice, is it?
Philippa and Hazel, can I thank you so much for joining us for Assembly today? Lots of people coming back with the answer 200.
That's right. They're all right.
We're going to end with Year 1 singing from our Autumn Fest, when we had our Food and Farming Fortnight, one of our favourite farming and harvest songs. Have a lovely day, everyone. Thank you, Hazel.
Okay, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.
We'll be